Here comes a moment in every person's life when they realize something terrifying. They have been asleep, not physically, but mentally, trapped in a cycle of excuses, emotions, and distractions, never becoming who they were meant to be. They wake up each day as the same person they were yesterday, repeating the same habits, carrying the same weaknesses, and wondering why nothing ever changes. But what if I told you, you could reinvent yourself in just 24 hours? Not someday, not next year, right now. You see, most people wait for the perfect time to change, when they have more money, more motivation, or when life finally gives them a break. But that day never comes. Because transformation doesn't happen when you wait, it happens when you force it. And today, I'm going to show you how to force it, with 8 powerful Stoic practices backed by dark psychology and unshakable discipline. Practices that will make you mentally untouchable, emotionally unshakable, and strategically dangerous in a world full of weak minds. If you're new here, welcome to Stoic Mastery, your ultimate guide to mental resilience, power, and control. If you're serious about becoming the strongest version of yourself, subscribe now and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Now, let's get into 8 powerful Stoic practices that will reinvent you in just 24 hours. Let the transformation begin. Number 1, the deathbed perspective. Kill your old self to become new. You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. Marcus Aurelius. What if I told you that the biggest reason you feel stuck, unmotivated, or lost is because you refuse to let your old self die? Most people walk through life dragging their past behind them, their mistakes, their regrets, their failures, never realizing that this weight is what keeps them from moving forward. They are attached to an identity that no longer serves them, but today, that identity dies. Right now, I want you to perform a psychological reset. Close your eyes and imagine this. You are dead. The version of you that existed yesterday, gone. No second chances, no extra time, no opportunity to fix your past. Now imagine attending your own funeral. Picture the people in the room. What would they say about you? Would they talk about a man who lived with purpose, discipline, and impact? Or would they speak of someone who wasted potential, made excuses, and died full of regrets? This isn't just a thought experiment. This is a weapon of transformation. Because when you accept that the person you were yesterday no longer exists, you free yourself from everything that held you back. Your failures, they belong to the old you. Your weaknesses, buried with your past self. Your doubts, dead and gone. The only thing left is who you choose to be today. The deathbed perspective, exercise. This practice isn't just theoretical. It's a 24-hour challenge designed to shatter mental barriers and force immediate transformation. Here's how you execute it. Step 1. Write your own eulogy. If you died today, what would be written about you? Be brutally honest. Would it describe someone who lived with purpose or someone who coasted through life? If you don't like what you see, then today is your chance to rewrite your story. Most people never take the time to truly see themselves from the outside. They assume they have all the time in the world. But when you write your own eulogy, you confront the harsh truth. Time is running out. Step 2. Burn the old version of yourself. Take a piece of paper and write down every weakness, fear, bad habit, and toxic belief that has held you back. Write down the lies you tell yourself. Excuses like, I'm not ready, I'll start tomorrow, or I can't change. Then destroy it, burn it, rip it up, throw it away. This isn't just symbolic, it's a mental purge. The person who believed those things, dead. The only person left is the one who decides what happens next. Step 3. Act like a new person, starting now. The past no longer matters. Your old excuses, your failures, your mistakes, They belong to a man who no longer exists. Every decision you make today must align with the strongest version of yourself. No hesitation, no overthinking, no waiting. If your old self wouldn't do it, your new self must. Imagine you woke up today with no memory of your failures, no attachment to your past, and no fear of the future. What would you do differently? That's how you should operate for the next 24 hours. Step 4. Detach from your past. Your past is like an anchor. If you keep looking back at it, you'll never move forward. For the next 24 hours, whenever your mind tries to pull you back, reminding you of failures, regrets, or fears, remind yourself, that person is dead. I am someone else now. You don't owe your past self anything. The only thing that matters is who you choose to be from this moment forward. Comment below, I am reborn today. This isn't just a comment, it's a declaration, a commitment. If you're serious about leaving your past behind, write it and mean it. Most people won't do this. They'll watch this video, nod their heads, and go back to their old habits. But not you. If you truly want to change, say it out loud right now. I am reborn today, and from this moment on, act like it. This is day 1 of your new life. Number 2, the art of emotional indifference. Become untouchable. Man is disturbed not by things, but by the view he takes of them. Epictetus. Most people are puppets, controlled by their emotions, pulled by invisible strings of anger, fear, jealousy, and insecurity. Their reactions are predictable, their minds easily manipulated. They hear an insult and they lash out. They experience failure and they crumble. They feel anxious and they retreat. But the strongest men, they don't react, they don't flinch, they don't give the world the satisfaction of controlling them. Starting today, you will train yourself in the art of emotional indifference. You will become a man who cannot be shaken, no matter what happens around you. Why? Because control over your emotions equals control over your life. And the moment you stop reacting, you become dangerous in a world full of weak-minded people. If you can master this skill, you will stop being manipulated by others, gain instant respect in any social situation, move through life with unshakable confidence, and that transformation begins now. The 24-hour emotional indifference challenge. For the next 24 hours, nothing gets to you. No matter what happens, you will remain completely unshaken. Here's how you do it. Step 1. The observer's mindset. Most people live inside their emotions. They feel anger, frustration, or fear, and they react instantly. But you will step outside of yourself and watch your emotions like an outsider. Imagine watching yourself from a distance, like a scientist studying an experiment. If someone insults you, observe it. Don't react. If something doesn't go your way, accept it. Move on. If someone tries to get under your skin, smile and walk away. When you separate yourself from your emotions, you gain power over them. You stop being a puppet, and you start becoming the one who pulls the strings. Step 2. The power of the pause. Weak men respond instantly. Strong men pause. For the next 24 hours, practice the 3-second rule. Before you respond to anything, pause for 3 seconds. This forces you to think before you speak, instead of reacting out of habit. This small act confuses and intimidates people because they expect instant reactions. Why does this work? Because most people talk too much and think too little. The moment you stop giving instant reactions, people start listening to you more carefully. Want instant respect? Want to make people uneasy around you? Master the power of silence. Step 3. Remove emotional attachments. Attachment is weakness. The more attached you are to people, opinions, or outcomes, the easier you are to control. For the next 24 hours, detach from validation. Stop caring what people think. Their opinions don't change reality. Detach from results. Do the work, but don't obsess over the outcome. Accept whatever happens. Detach from emotions, feel them, but don't be controlled by them. This is where dark psychology comes into play. When people realize they can't manipulate your emotions, they become uncomfortable. They start chasing your validation instead of the other way around. The less you react, the more people crave your attention. This is power, the unshakable mindset. Emotional indifference doesn't mean you don't feel emotions. It means you control them instead of letting them control you. Think of Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoics in history. As emperor of Rome, he faced war, betrayal, and death on a daily basis. Yet his response? Calm, rationality, control. He didn't let emotions cloud his judgment. He understood that in the end, all emotions are temporary illusions. Now, it's your turn to embody this mindset. Comment below. I control my emotions. Nothing moves me. Say it. Write it. Own it. Most people will never reach this level of control. They will always be reactive, impulsive, and weak. But not you. For the next 24 hours, you are untouchable. No reaction. No we. Number 3, the law of brutal honesty. Destroy illusions. Reveal power. A man must stand erect, not be kept erect by others. Marcus Aurelius. Most people lie to themselves every single day. They tell themselves they're working hard, but deep down, they know they're wasting time. They convince themselves they're disciplined, but their daily actions prove otherwise. They tell themselves they'll start tomorrow, but tomorrow never comes. Weak men live in illusions, excuses, justifications, and lies that make them feel comfortable. But the truth is brutal. The truth hurts. The truth is what most people run from, but not you. Starting today, you will live by the law of brutal honesty. No more sugarcoating, no more lying to yourself, no more comfortable delusions. If you want to reinvent yourself in 24 hours, you must destroy every illusion that keeps you weak. The brutal self-honesty challenge. For the next 24 hours, you will confront the hardest truths about yourself, no matter how uncomfortable they are. Here's how you do it. Step 1. Expose your weaknesses. No more lies. Most people protect their weaknesses by pretending they don't exist. For the next 24 hours, you must face your weaknesses head-on. Grab a notebook and write down the raw, unfiltered truth about yourself. Where are you being lazy in life? Where are you making excuses? Where are you avoiding discomfort? This exercise is not about self-hate. It's about self-awareness. Because the truth is simple. If you don't confront your weaknesses, you will never eliminate them. Once you write them down, you can no longer ignore them. Now, they must be destroyed. Step 2. Destroy your weaknesses. Eliminate excuses. Now that you've written down the truth, it's time to take action. For every weakness you listed, create a brutal, immediate solution. If you're lazy, force yourself into action. No motivation required. If you lack discipline, remove every distraction that tempts you to be weak. If you're full of excuses, eliminate them by proving them wrong. Excuses are like parasites. The longer you keep them, the weaker you become. Kill them. For the next 24 hours, you will do at least one thing that directly attacks your biggest weakness. No delays, no thinking, just action. Step 3. Adopt the no BS mindset. Speak only truth. Most people speak in half-truths and polite lies to make themselves feel better. For the next 24 hours, you will only speak raw, unfiltered truth. If you failed at something, admit it. No excuses. If you were lazy, say it out loud. Own it. If someone asks how you're doing, instead of saying fine, tell them the truth, good or bad. This mindset does two things. It forces you to be accountable. No more hiding behind comfortable lies. It makes you powerful. People respect those who are brutally honest, because honesty is rare. And here's something dark psychology teaches us. Most people fear the truth. When you speak the truth without fear, you become dangerous. People can no longer manipulate you. You are untouchable. The unforgiving mirror. Exercise want to take this to the next level? Try this. Go stand in front of a mirror, look yourself dead in the eyes, then say out loud, "I am not as disciplined as I pretend to be. I am wasting time on things that don't matter. I am lying to myself about my progress." You will feel discomfort. That's good, because discomfort is what forces change. And once you own the truth, you can finally change it. Comment below. I see the truth. I destroy my weaknesses. Say it. Write it. Own it. Most people will never do this. They will continue living in delusions and lies, trapped by their own excuses. But not you. For the next 24 hours, you are a man who speaks the truth, faces his weaknesses, and destroys every excuse in his path. This is how real transformation begins. And we're only getting started. Number 4, the discipline override, kill weakness, execute relentlessly. At dawn, when you have trouble getting out of bed, tell yourself, "I have to go to work as a human being. What do I have to complain of if I'm going to do what I was born for?" Marcus Aurelius. Most people rely on motivation to take action. But motivation is a lie. A fleeting feeling that comes and goes like the wind. The weak wait until they feel ready. The strong, they act no matter what. If you want to reinvent yourself in the next 24 hours, you must override every weakness and install absolute discipline. Because discipline is the single most powerful weapon in life. With discipline, you win. Without it, you lose. There is no middle ground. Starting today, you will execute ruthlessly, whether you feel like it or not, and you will transform into someone who gets things done no matter what. The Discipline Override Challenge. For the next 24 hours, every action you take must be executed without hesitation. Here's how. Step 1. Kill weakness with the 5-second rule. Your brain is wired to avoid discomfort. The moment you think about doing something difficult, your mind will start making excuses. "I'll do it later. I'm not in the mood. Maybe tomorrow." These are all lies. To override this, use the 5-second rule. The moment you think of doing something, act within 5 seconds before your brain kills the impulse. If it's waking up early, get up the second your alarm rings. If it's working out, start moving before you can think of an excuse. If it's an important task, open your laptop and start immediately. This single rule destroys hesitation and forces immediate action. Step 2. The do it anyway. Mindset discipline means doing what needs to be done even when you don't feel like it. For the next 24 hours, every time you feel resistance, whether it's fatigue, laziness, or boredom, say this out loud. "I don't care how I feel, I do it anyway." This is the mindset of the elite. They don't let emotions dictate their actions. They execute, no matter what. Tired, do it anyway. Unmotivated, do it anyway. Bored, do it anyway. By doing this, you rewire your brain to obey you, not your feelings. Step 3. Destroy the comfort trap. Comfort is the enemy of transformation. If you want to reinvent yourself, you must reject comfort and seek discomfort daily. For the next 24 hours, do at least one thing that makes you uncomfortable. Take an ice-cold shower. Push yourself past your physical limit in a workout. Have a difficult conversation you've been avoiding. Fast for the entire day to build mental toughness. The more you expose yourself to discomfort, the stronger you become. Weakness thrives in comfort. Kill it. Step 4. Install a ruthless work ethic. Weak men complain about not having enough time. Strong men make time by eliminating distractions and executing relentlessly. For the next 24 hours, no social media scrolling, no unnecessary conversations, no entertainment before your work is done. Your time is your most valuable asset. Treat it like gold. For one full day, commit to focused execution. No distractions, no wasted time, only relentless action. Because the man who outworks everyone wins. the no excuse execution rule. Here's the final rule for today. If it's on your list, you do it. No debate, no hesitation, no excuses. For the next 24 hours, you will operate like a machine. You will take action whether you feel like it or not. At the end of the day, you will realize something powerful. You never needed motivation, you only needed discipline. Comment below. I execute relentlessly, no excuses. Write it, say it, live it. Most people will read this and say, I'll try. But trying is for the weak. Either you execute ruthlessly or you stay the same. For the next 24 hours, become a man of action. No hesitation, no weakness, only results. Number 5, the power of solitude. Embrace isolation, build strength. Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul. Marcus Aurelius. Most people fear solitude. They constantly seek distractions, scrolling through social media, watching endless content, and surrounding themselves with people who add no value to their lives. Why? Because silence forces them to face themselves. But the strong, they embrace isolation. They understand that true growth happens alone, away from noise, away from weak influences, away from anything that keeps them from becoming unstoppable. If you want to reinvent yourself in 24 hours, you must go into solitude. This is where you strip away weakness and build raw, unbreakable strength. The 24-hour solitude challenge. For the next 24 hours, you will disconnect from everything that distracts, weakens, or slows you down. Here's how you do it. Step 1. Cut off the noise. Your mind is constantly bombarded with external noise, social media, opinions, news, and meaningless conversations. For the next 24 hours, eliminate it all. No social media, no unnecessary conversations, no background noise, music, TV, podcasts, turn them off. At first, you will feel uncomfortable. Good. That means you're breaking free from distraction addiction. Solitude forces you to confront your own thoughts, fears, and weaknesses. And that's exactly what you need. Step 2. Journal the raw. Truth. When the noise disappears, your mind will start speaking truths you've been avoiding. For the next 24 hours, write them down. What fears are controlling you? What lies have you been telling yourself? Where have you been weak, undisciplined, or avoiding responsibility? Most people never do this. Why? Because they would rather lie to themselves than face reality. But not you. You are here to become stronger, not stay comfortable. Step 3. Walk alone, think deeply. Take a long, silent walk. Alone, no phone, no distractions, just you and your thoughts. As you walk, ask yourself, who do I want to become? What must I destroy within myself to evolve? What is my next move? Most people never stop to think deeply about their lives. They drift, lost in distractions, but you are different. You are designing your future. Step 4. Distance yourself from the wrong people. Not everyone deserves your time. Some people weaken you. For the next 24 hours, identify and cut off the people who drain your energy with negativity. Waste your time with meaningless talk. Don't push you to be better. Weak men keep toxic people around out of habit or fear. Strong men walk alone when necessary. If someone is not adding value to your life, they don't belong in your circle. The strength of the lone wolf. History's strongest men mastered solitude. Marcus Aurelius used solitude to strengthen his mind. Nietzsche believed isolation was necessary for greatness. Bruce Lee trained in complete solitude to master his craft. Solitude isn't loneliness. It's power. For the next 24 hours, embrace isolation, because that's where you forge an unbreakable mind. Comment below. I embrace solitude. I build strength alone. Write it, say it, own it. Most people will avoid this challenge. They will cling to distractions, comfort, and weak influences. But not you. For the next 24 hours, you are the lone wolf. silent, focused, unstoppable. And this is just the beginning. Number 6. The death of the old self, rebirth into power. It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. Marcus Aurelius. Right now, you are standing at a crossroads. One path leads back to the old you, the one filled with hesitation, weakness, and wasted potential. The other path, it leads to absolute power, a version of yourself that is disciplined, unshakable, and unstoppable. But to step into this new identity, the old you must die. Most people fear change because they cling to their past selves. They are chained by old habits, past failures, and outdated beliefs. But transformation requires a total rebirth, a brutal, merciless destruction of everything weak inside you. For the next 24 hours, you are not just changing, you are killing the version of yourself that no longer serves you. The Kill the Old Self challenge. For the next 24 hours, you will mentally and physically bury your past self and step into your highest form. Here's how you do it. Step 1. Identify what must die. Who have you been up until this moment? What parts of yourself are holding you back? Write down the exact traits, habits, and behaviors that belong to the old you. Weakness, laziness, fear of failure, seeking validation, making excuses. Then declare them dead. Write this down. The old me is dead. The new me has risen. This is not just a phrase, it is a permanent decision. The moment you say these words, there is no going back. Step 2. Create the new identity. Once the old self is gone, you must replace it with a stronger identity. For the next 24 hours, you will embody the man you are becoming. If the new you is disciplined, you execute without hesitation. If the new you is fearless, you act without overthinking. If the new you is relentless, you refuse to stop until the job is done. Every action you take must align with this new identity. Step 3. Perform the ritual of rebirth. To solidify this transformation, perform a physical act to mark the death of the old you. Here are a few options. Burn a written list of everything weak about your past self. Take an ice-cold shower as a symbolic cleansing. At midnight, stand in the dark for 1 minute, then step into the light, marking your rebirth. This isn't superstition. It's psychological warfare against the old self. Your mind needs a ritual to understand that change is real. After this, you are no longer the same person. The final rule. No looking back. Most people attempt change, but they leave the door open to their past. For you, that door is now locked forever. No more excuses, no more waiting, no more weakness. For the next 24 hours, you operate at full power, because the man who hesitates is already dead. Comment below. The old me is dead. I am reborn into power. Write it, say it, live it. This is where the weak are separated from the strong. Most will read this and do nothing. But you will rise. Like, subscribe, turn on notifications. Welcome to your new life.